exactly is language? Before we can have an in-depth discussion, we must define the term. Examples of language are easy enough. English, Arabic, Spanish, Chinese. But what do these have in common that we define them all as language? On a very basic level, language is a communication system. But so is Morse code and semaphore. And we know those aren't languages. The linguist Charles Hockett created a list of what are called the design features of language. Now, this list has varied over the years, but what I'm going to present are the 9 core features of language. 1. Mode of communication. Messages need to be able to be both sent and received. In the case of spoken language, that would be listening and talking. In the case of sign language, it's gesturing and watching. 2. Semanticity. What is communicated must have agreed upon meaning. You and I both understand what I mean when I say the word tree. In the same way, in Morse code, 3 dots followed by 3 dashes followed by 3 dots again means SOS. 3. Pragmatic function. Communication systems must serve a purpose. In the case of human language, it helps us communicate with others and learn more about the world. In computer languages, it facilitates human-computer interaction. 4. Interchangeability. This is pretty simple. We must be able to act on any message we receive that we can comprehend. 5. Cultural transmission. Language is acquired through interaction with other language users. So if your parents spoke English to you as a child, you will learn English. If they spoke Chinese to you, you will learn Chinese. Genetics and heredity have nothing to do with this. 6. Arbitrariness. Form and meaning in language do not correlate. The word tree means what it means, even though those sounds don't relate at all to that meaning. 7. Discreteness. Words are made up of smaller discrete units known as phonemes, and these combine to make new words with different meanings. So we can take the word tool, change one discrete unit, and get the word pool. 8. Displacement. This is a very important feature. Displacement allows us to discuss abstract concepts, whether they are ideas or people or objects who are not currently visible, and our listeners will understand. 9. Productivity. This is a byproduct of discreteness. This allows us to take our discrete units of phonemes to build words and use those words to create new sentences, or use the phonemes to create new words and still have our audience understand what we're saying. Whew. That was long and dry. I promise the videos will get more exciting, but knowing what exactly we're talking about is very important to furthering this discussion. Plus, down the road, I'd like to discuss what the difference between a natural language and a pidgin language and a Creole language all are, and this is a good building block to start that discussion from. If you have any questions about this video or language questions generally, leave them in the comments. Thanks for watching.